Welcome to update 1910. The long awaited Tilted update is now live and Tilted Towers has returned on its 4th birthday. Yes, the 4th anniversary of Tilted Towers being added to the game. Tilted Towers hasn't been in the game since season 8 but has now returned in all its glory. Tilted Towers now has 3 roads of entry point, when back in the day it only had 1. Now back then, cars or drivable cars wasn't even a thing in Fortnite. You could make an argument that it does actually have a 4th with the lake next to it, because even boats wasn't even a thing back then. It also now has a 5-a-side football pitch instead of a basketball court. Tilted Towers have missed out on so much. It's great to have it back in the game. And guys, before we get any further in today's video, I would really appreciate if you could hit that like button, because it does really help out the video, and subscribe to YouTube channel if you want to see more content like this. Anyway, let's get on with the rest of the video, guys. Thank you for listening to this bit of the video. Appreciate it. New voice tapes are also in the files as well, where Paradigm, according to the scientists, remains public enemy number 1 for the 7. Like, what does she do? Most people presume that she is also Singularity, and that Singularity and Paradigm are the same person, and that the 7 wasn't happy with her actions during the final showdown, where she pulled a 0 point out of the vault and then obviously used the power to eliminate the Devourer.
Hey, Paradigm, it will not surprise you to learn that you remain public enemy number 1 for the 7. I'm trying to convince them to welcome you back with open arms, but I can't promise that it'll be a cakewalk if you come back. I'll do what I can, and this time, I'll have your back no matter what, like I should have the first time.
Now, talking about the Devourer also returns on the map and is just south of Tilted. The creatures that have been under snow have now come out to play. The KLOMBOs are here and they look absolutely adorable, and they won't attack you unless they're provoked, which they do shoot out this sort of red, sort of either fire or toxic sort of stuff. Cranberries are in as well. You can use them as a healing item, but you can also use them to lure the KLOMBOs to give you items. Grenade launcher is back in Fortnite, and Fortnite has made some tweaks to its responsiveness. Projectiles now explode after the first bounce and fire more directly at the target. According to Hypex, Fortnite are working on a technical sprint, so a running boost, I presume, of sorts. Your POV will be similar to sliding, where your camera will shake and it will be blurry. Competitive notes: KLOMBOs and grenade launchers are not included in competitive playlists. Cranberries are included, however. Shield kegs have now been added to competitive playlists. Armored walls have also been added, but at a reduced pickup limit. We now have some weapon changes coming up and some new weapons. New weapon changes are: the MK7 build damage has now decreased 3 across the board. The Ranger rifle damage and builds have now increased 1 across the board. Ranger rifle is now more accurate and the bullets don't spread like they did over time before. Also, when you stand still, the shots are more accurate. But absolutely no changes to the Stinger SMG, and I believe there's a reason behind that. Is because the Mythic is still to come out, so they want the Mythic to be noticeable. If they end up nerfing it completely, it will just be like the gold one is now by the time it comes out, or it'd be so much more better to the gold equivalent. In this week's update, there's loads of stats referring to the heavy shotgun. In last week's update, I did mention that the heavy shotgun had its scope removed, as I believe they didn't want it to confuse the MK7 situation, because before chapter 3, the heavy shotgun scope didn't do anything, but I presume going forward they will want scopes to do stuff, so they removed it. That's what I presume they did. Feel free to pause at any moment on this one. Epic are currently working on these new rarities for these weapons: a common LMG, a common and a mythic thermal scope AR, and the machine pistol is ready to release. Now, I have used that last season as it was put in the Unvaulted game, where it has been put in that game a few times, even though it's never actually been in the game, but it should be released at some point, maybe this season or next season. IO drills have now been updated to be scout drills. If you go up to a device, it will work as a recon scanner and it will scan around the area for enemies. And of course, other chest spawns and stuff like that. To all my sweats out there, the crown glitch has been fixed, so if you have more than 99 wins, obviously before this update, it will get stuck. So if you had 100 or more, it wouldn't show. But after this update, if you have 110 wins, it should show 110 crown wins. That's insane if you got more than 20. Now, here's all the cosmetics for 19.10, and a skin I have been waiting for is V. I am definitely going to cop that as 100% a cop. Also, the Foundation Flame variant pickaxe, it was really cool as well. But guys, I hope you did enjoy this one. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's been your boy, mrjayowhy. It's next time. Bye-bye.